Good afternoon, chemistry in the community students. We're going to do a little project today. I have my lab assistants here to help me. This is lab assistant Kira. Say hi. Yep. Notice lab assistant Kira has her goggles, her gloves, and her long hair tied back. Now this, come here, honey. Come here. Come here. This is my lab assistant, Levi. He doesn't need his hair tied back because his hair is very, very short, but he does have his goggles, his lab jacket, and his gloves, and I am Miss Ayat. Now, lab assistant Kira is going to do the first part. So lab assistant Levi is going to step to the side. Lab assistant Kira is going to take this graduated cylinder and she is going to dump our 25, give or take, 25 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide. Take a look at this, students. Notice some things about it. She's going to dump it into, there you go, honey. Carry that carefully. Our Erlenmeyer flask. Go ahead and dump it in there, honey. I mean, lab assistant. There you go. Dump it all in there. Good job. So we just have our hydrogen peroxide in our Erlenmeyer flask. Good job, lab assistant Kira. And hand it off screen to my silent partner. Lab assistant Kira. Take a little bit of green food coloring just to give it some color and add it to this. This is one of my classes, honey. Dump it on in there. There we go. So just a little bit of food coloring, not much, to make our hydrogen peroxide green. All right, one more thing my lab assistant Kira is gonna do. She's gonna take this and gently swirl it because I just dumped some dish soap in there just to give it some fizz. Just gently swirl it in your hand, just like that, honey. Handing that off camera. So now, students, you can see we have hydrogen peroxide that looks a little bit of green and has some dish soap in it. Now, my lab assistant Kira, great job, high five. You step off camera now that way. And lab assistant Levi is going to come forward. Go ahead, Mr. Daddy. Here is our graduated cylinder. Here is our potassium permanganate. And what lab assistant Levi is going to do, my off-camera assistant needs to grow more hands. You got to step back, honey. Notice some things about this, students. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera. It's sort of a purple. Lab assistant Levi is going to take this, same as last time, honey. You're going to very, very quickly dump it into the flask and then step back. But wait for me to say go. Okay? No, not yet. Okay. Quickly dump and quickly step back.
Right now?
All right, honey, dump it very quick. Quick. Step back. There it goes. Look at that. That, students, is what we call elephant toothpaste. Take a look at it. Levi, can you touch the side of the flask carefully and tell the students how it feels?
Right here?
The side of the glassware.
Right here.
Yeah. Do you feel that? Does it feel warm?
Feels kind of slimy, warm, and a little bit cold.
All right. So that is our lab experiment. Big thank you to lab assistant Levi. Wave, honey. and Lab Assistant Kira. I am Miss Ayat and my off-screen lab helper,
Hello.
Lab Assistant Daddy.